Hello there, Virgo. My name's Frankie. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient, medium, and an empath. This reading is going to be for Virgo for November of 2020. We're 11 months into the year. For everybody who's new out there, pull 4 cards for the month. We use the bottom card on the deck for our overall view of the month. And then we'll pull an angel card at the end of the reading to hopefully bring everything together for us. Now, I am an empath, so I have a speech pattern that's kind of weird. I speak as if I'm you. So it makes all you Virgos named Frankie, I suppose, for the time of the reading. Look at your moon sign and your rising sign. You'll get a more comprehensive view of the month. And I don't think the cards are going to go week by week. I think they'll blend in and out throughout the month as an overall view. Now, I have a short message for us, and it's like we need to pay attention to our money. Like, I don't know what that's going to be, what it's going to mean, but it's like a direct intervention, like paying attention. So watch your accounts and stuff. I feel like it's very slow but sure, like progress with the money. Then I feel like a transition period where things kind of loosen back up again. I don't know what that's going to mean to us, but it's like material world things, and actually we are an earth sign, so it's pretty important. I'm not going to tell you any different. We got a couple tough blurpy cards in our reading for this month. Maybe that might have something to do around these issues that are bothering us about money, where we really need to pay attention to what's going on with it. But we have 3 major arcana down here right off the bat. So then we get our blurps, but what can I say? We have good words down here: support, transformation, light, truth, and integrity. So that's kind of interesting. Our first card here, now you're going to have to get used to this because I have a new computer. The other one ate up a couple of the videos last month, and I am having a heck of a time getting used to this. So just going to go with it till I get used to it. We have judgment here, and I love the judgment card. This is like a wake-up call from the universe, where we're ready to step into a new phase of our life, a new phase of our maturing process. Basically, life's fairly settled. We're letting things grow. We're letting them mature at a steady pace and not trying to hurry up the process. Really not trying to hurry anything up. Like staying in it, supporting it, like our word down here, standing in truth is the energy of this, letting things grow, mature, steady, that plodding along energy, not hurrying, realizing that we're being guided by something bigger than us, like our higher power, and feeling faith in that and in that realization. So the judgment card is basically a new phase of our lives coming into being as the natural result of our maturity. Like the tree, it's gone through the whole stages and the flowering process, and then it produces the fruit. So it is actually a very good card. So we'll get important messages that could prove very beneficial to us, acquire new knowledge that would bring us joy in some way, or a sense of fulfillment. Our health can improve, and our problems are going to be more easily solved than they were previously. So I think that is like a very helpful type of energy to us, because these cards down here, these few major arcana, are pretty strong cards. Next one we have here is the Sun card, and that's absolutely positive, totally positive. Sun relates to energy, so vitality and confidence and success and good times around us, a time of new beginnings, things going really well for us, and time of accomplishment and success. Contentment comes with this, material well-being comes along with this card. Material well-being, being very optimistic. It's just excellent. Usually there's children on this card, like denoting even more happiness and partnership energy and things like that. Ready to undertake any type of a new project that's coming up. Making changes, but changes for the better is what I want to say. Whatever we're planning this month, we're going to feel a great deal of like enthusiasm about it. We wouldn't be a bit like worried about the outcome. We'd know it was going to work. We might be starting more than, like I said, more than one project. We could be upgrading something in our lives, or we could be moving for a better paying job. That kind of energy comes with the sun. Something that's more satisfying. We could be remodeling our home. We could be moving to a sunny climate because it's the sun card, sunnier climate. We could be moving, some of us, and maybe to a sunny climate. Maybe we'll be traveling, some of us, and enjoying our life, generally enjoying our life, because in the way these cards laid, it's going to sound interesting, like intriguing, because it's like we go step by step into it. And I think like our last two cards that are our blips are the cards that give us these big major arcana that are the ones that are going to straighten everything right up and transform all of the energy. It's like backwards or something. That's why I say these blend in and out throughout the month. Our next card here is the Strength card, and that's coming through severe trials and tribulations and having triumphed. We found deep inner strength in ourselves, and from now on it will see us through whatever comes our way. It's like strength that we didn't even know we had. So firmly connected to the instinct, the instinctual world, or our gut feeling. That's what the lion represents in here, our feeling nature, being able to make friends with it and control it now for our benefit and for the benefit of others. Our intuition is for not just for us, but for the benefit of others also. So the card itself means we're connected to our animal self, our instinct nature, but in a really positive way. And because it's a positive way, it protects us and it cares for us. And the inner nature right now is what's going to drive us, our inner nature. So the outer needs are not going to, I don't know how to explain this. Our inner nature is what's going to drive us, like our instinct this month. So the facts and things are not going to be as relevant in any type of decision making process that we're going to do. It's going to be more about, how do I feel about what I'm going to do? How do I feel? Is it right for me? All the decisions that we'll make this month and the actions we take will succeed. And that's because of having come through what we've came through. And I'm saying it, just going right back to the beginning message of the cards, coming through these trials and tribulations and having triumphed, going up and above and beyond these situations and gaining strength from them and energy that is going to be very important to us. Standing in support of ourselves and our truth, right? Like our words down here, and standing in our integrity is what the Strength card reminds me of. And I think it's going to be well earned. And I'm saying it that way because of our next card. This card is not looking like much fun. So the Three of Swords, and it's a card of separation, maybe breaking up with a love relationship, I think for a lot of this may be past energy. For a lot of us, it may be now, but it ends up, this is interesting because it ends up way much better than what we would have ever thought. So it's a card of severance. However, and there's a big however. However, whatever we severed away from us, the breakup was needed, whether it's a relationship, a friendship, or another kind of alliance. It could be a work relationship. These are general readings. You know, it had outworn its usefulness for us, and although there can be sorrow and regret because it's a known factor, right? The end result is positive. So we'd be feeling the pain of separation. Some of us right now, some of us like from the past, but it could be in the area of love, but it can be in any area. These are general readings, and it could be like a love triangle type energy where a third party came in and entered into what we thought was stable relationship and caused some kind of a breakup, but it was ready to happen. That's what the card actually means. Was ready to happen anyhow. So it's time to let go. Whatever has died, right, needs to be allowed to disintegrate within our psychic nature. It needs to disintegrate. So the card itself says, do not hold on to the past. Because look at this. We have the word light down here. All of those holes that cause damage in this heart, right? The light makes the light shine through it. Stronger, brighter, stronger than ever. You know, I'm thinking some of this could be just like general heart energy of all the aggravation and the things we're all going through basically right now, just in the earth plane, because this is a trying and a tough time. People are on edge, you know, and there's no getting away from that in any manner, shape, or form. And it could be just that energy. Just for some of us, it'll be the energy that it's been a trying time. It doesn't necessarily have to be a breakup, not with everything else that's happening in the earth plane. But the most relevant thing is that light. That heart may be pierced, but the light shines through it, and the light is healing. And light is in truth and integrity. That's what light represents. Light transforms and transmutes all darkness. So thinking of it in that manner and letting go of anything that caused that aggravation or pain before is probably going to be really important for us right now. But because our next card's a little rough too. This is a little bit troublesome too. We got the Knight of Swords, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type energy, male or female. If it's someone outside of us, it could be maybe someone who harmed us or hurt us, things like that. Because this is a fighting night. This guy already has blood on his sword. That's just who he is. It's that type of energy. It could be us deciding to pursue some type of a lifestyle, a lifestyle that would allow us to live out our life our own way, live out our own philosophical ideas, the way that we want to live them. So Knight of Swords energy can bring us bad news. It could relate to us, or it could relate to someone close to us. If the Knight of Swords is outside of us, it's going to be air energy. We're earth energy, right? Some kind of a conflict is at hand. It's not a physical conflict. It's usually a mental conflict where there's really violent differences of opinion around us, with angry messages going back and forth, text messages, emails, things like that. Old days, it used to be letters, but more likely it's like that. being sent or received, you know, that type of energy. If it's not a person, if it isn't a person in our lives, we may be so, like, how do I want to say this? So focused, right, on on our own life, on other facets of our life, that we may be being too forceful with other people and expressing the ideas that we have. And because of that, we can get very negative, like negative feedback and opposition from people, because we're like, this is an aggressive energy. It is not an assertive energy. It's aggressive. It's like my way or the highway type energy. When I see this Knight of Swords energy, I get the example that flashes in my head all the time, and why I don't know, but it's the boss that sold some kind of product, let's say, and he says, he's like, hurry, 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 hurry. Everything done, but doesn't worry about quality. Doesn't worry about truth and integrity, like our words down here. So it's like, hurry, we got to get this project out. I promised the customer he was going to have it yesterday. That type of energy, which was impossible. And then the parts to make the project don't come in or can't be finished. So he goes out and buys cheaper component parts, makes us all throw it together, and then ships it out, and it breaks the next day, and the customer sending it back. It's that kind of energy. It lacks integrity. So we don't want to be so aggressive in our focus and keeping it only on our own self, you know, like our intellectual pursuits, because it's mental energy, that we neglect others in our lives. So it's kind of a warning to stay in balance. Be assertive, yes, but not, it's a warning to us to not get so focused on what we want that we forget there's other people around us that want us too. So that to me is just a simple warning about not being like self-centered. We never, very rarely are, but sometimes you can get into that energy. For most of us, we can get into it, you know, especially, let's say, if we were hurt by something. So I want to keep an eye on that. Am I paying attention to the people that I love and that love me also? Or you know, and I think we Virgos always do. So I'm thinking most of this energetics is going to be outside of us, like argumentative, someone trying to start it up with us to just start it up. In that case, we will come through it because we have the Strength card and we developed it, because now's our time. We've went through the maturing process and we have the Sun. And as far as I'm concerned, the Sun card overrides all of this. So we're going to end up on the top side of it all anyhow, which is excellent, excellent energy. So if we want something, we can, you know, we're good at compromise. We're not like selfish or self-serving. And I don't think this, I think this would be energetics that would be, how do I want to say? I think it will be an energetic that is outside of us for most of us. You know, but I'm going to say something else. If I have not paid attention to my own self, right? If I have not paid attention to what I need and what I want in my life, and it's hurt me in some manner, maybe now is the time to assertively go for it, you know? And I guess if everybody says no, no, Virgo, you have to be good little Virgo, maybe I will do it anyhow. I don't know where this is going to fall in our lives. I think for most of us, the energetics will be on the outside of us. Some of us, though, we're going to go for it. We've won it and we're going for it. So I don't know what it is, but oh gosh, this just came up, and I stick them back in the deck and shuffle them up 2 times before I pull one. We got to go for it too. We are going to go for whatever we're doing. Let's not do it aggressively. Let's do it assertively, because I feel the word I keep hearing is we've earned it. So whatever it is we're going to do, go do it. It says your prayers and positive expectations have been heard and answered. We've been working with you on this situation since its genesis. We continue to watch over you and everyone involved. Stay on your present path, as it will take you very far indeed. I think the angels were reading my mind or telling me to keep saying those words before I get the card in my hand. That's kind of funny. It says here, you drew this card as encouragement for the situation that you're asking about. The angels reassure you of a positive outcome, provided you continue to pour love and guided action into the situation. Don't hesitate. Now's the right time. You're on the right path. The idea that you have is divinely inspired. The angels foresee a successful outcome. I think we might have to use this Knight of Swords energy, Virgo. Well, Virgo, that's our reading for this month. I want to tell you all, thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and for your comments. I read each and every one of them. I truly appreciate them. If anybody wants to know more about me, or if you just want to go neb about me, or if you need to set an appointment with me, all of the information to do that is down below the screen in the About section over at the website. Over at the website, there's 2 short videos. One explains the prayer class I put out there for you guys. The other one, the sutras. Prayer class explains how to format prayers, why you do them the way you do them. It's 2.5 hours long. The sutras are simple thought forms you put in a meditation. Takes 5 minutes a day. Enhances the clear perceptions dramatically. Those are over at the website, 2 videos that explain them. So to everybody I've met through doing 4 whole years of YouTubes now, and all of you I've met through 32 years of doing this work, I want to tell you all it's been an honor, privilege, and a pleasure to serve you. And hopefully I will see you back here next month. Bye-bye.